Hello everyone, this is Melanie from Lightbeam's Treasures and Curiosities. Wanted to take a break from what's going on in eBay and talk about something interesting. Wanted to talk about my personal week in review. This is a journal not only for myself, but maybe it's something that can give inspiration to others as well. If you like my content, if you like my videos, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button below, hit the thumbs up, throw me a comment. Tell me if you do any type of personal challenges or have any successes to share for the week. So what ended up happening is I joined an 8-week challenge. And the 8-week challenge had to be to pick some goals, reasonable goals for yourself, and try to achieve it and see where you go. Well, I completed the first 8 weeks, and now I'm actually on my second 8-week challenge cycle. And I realized this second time, one of the things I never did the very first time was give myself credit for my successes. I focused so much on the negativity and the failures that I never really gave myself credit for the things that I succeeded in the challenge. So what I want to do is, I'm doing this probably more for myself because I want to show that I am succeeding. Even those times when I'm feeling down, where I'm feeling like a failure, where my self-esteem gets in the way, I want to show some sort of growth and some sort of success with my achievements. So, this video is my personal successes with eBay, my business, and just life in general. So, the first goal that I had involved YouTube videos. Yes, I made a personal goal for myself that I wanted to do a minimum of 3 videos a week. Well, last week I actually did 5, so I am on track with that. The videos have been so much fun. I mean, yes, they're very amateurish. Yes, they are probably not high quality, and it's just me yabbering on. But for me, this is such a new avenue and something that's so different and outside the norm that I have to say I am having a blast with these videos. They've been really fun. I get to talk, I get to share my successes, I get to share some of my mistakes too. But it's like I'm having a conversation and making new friends. And that's one thing that I really have gotten out of the whole experience, is that I'm making friends as well. So that is a big plus. The second goal that I had was I wanted to set up a minimum of 100 auctions on eBay, Facebook, Mercari, or the mixture of the Now, that was slightly difficult this week simply because I ended up making a major purchase, and it took me 3 days to sort that purchase out, which if you've seen my video, we could go into details with that later. But the point is, I didn't devote as much time as I wanted to. However, I realized how easy it is. It is very doable to put up 100 items on eBay. And for a lot of people saying, no, that's possible, break it down to 15 items a day. You do 15 items a day, you'll easily get your 100, and it's plus or minus. I mean, some days you may have a lot more, some days you might. So my breakdown for this month, I wanted to do 100 new auctions. I did 15 Facebook Marketplace auctions, 15 Mercari, and then 88 eBay auctions, which totaled out to 118 new items that were posted. And what made the eBay very simple was all that new stuff that I got from the Valentine's Day sale. And the best part is I still have so much more to add. So probably this week I'm going to easily hit my 100 with no problems whatsoever. As far as for me myself, I have to say that 3-day sorting of that Valentine's Day is a huge success. The fact that I was able to go through 18 garbage bags full of items and either toss them, separate them, donate them was amazing. I didn't necessarily complete the job as far as putting up things for auction, but I was able to sort everything in respective boxes. So I am very happy about that. Um, I actually had an event yesterday on Saturday, which is a monthly get together that I usually have. I am so happy. I cooked, I cleaned, I was able to get the house in order, particularly with that bomb of a mess that I did, which for some of you who saw the pictures or saw the video, you know how bad that room was. I was able to clean it up in its entirety, and for me, who is a let's just say not necessarily now, but I was a horrible cook growing up. I couldn't even boil water. And the fact that now I'm able to cook these wonderful meals, from anywhere from having 12 people up to 30 people, depending upon how big my parties tend to be. But the fact that I could cook fried chicken, I could cook baked cookies, I can make so many different things. And that's what I did. I ended up doing fried chicken, a teriyaki pork, did a pasta dish, did cookies, although I will say this and you can laugh at me. Made cookies, I did not have vanilla extract, so I decided to be a little inventive and use pumpkin extract instead. Very interesting response to the cookies, because half the people love them. The other half were like, what is this? I mean, somebody even thought it was banana instead of pumpkin. So, hey, I'm happy. The cookies came out excellent when they were actually hot, but if you ever run out of vanilla extract, I learned just remove it. Don't try to replace it with something else. So that's a little lesson of the day. I'm proud of myself because I'm getting used to a program that I'm using that's like a meme generator program, but it's also a program that I've been using that makes posters, that has been making my YouTube thumbnails that you probably see in the beginning. It makes really nice collages, which, okay, you probably laugh because it's very, very amateurish. But like I said, I've never done any type of computer work or graphic work or anything like that. So the fact that I'm able to use a program and learn the ability of making collages or making these digital thumbnails, or in this case, I'm making my daily memes, which have showed inspirational quotes and just a countdown of each and every day. For me, that's an accomplishment, so I'm happy about that. Um, Part of my challenge, and this has been interesting because I don't necessarily have time to read. I also don't have the patience of reading. I mean, I used to be the type that would read books and read constantly. Now it's just there's too much stuff in the day that I don't necessarily get a chance to read books. I do read a lot online, so I think that's where my reading is, but online, that has a tendency to be very negative. So what I've been doing on a daily basis is randomly picking up a book that I'm selling, but in order to like remember it, capture it, get a sense of what the book is trying to say, I will just open it up to a page, scan down real quick, and pick the quote that pops up to me, that speaks to me. And it's actually been very, very strange because almost on a daily basis, every single quote that I have picked up and opened up has been spot on. I mean, and this is just, like I said, it's just picking up a random book saying, okay, oh, excuse me, let's see what this book has to say. I open up the book and, oh my God, it's like, it's the meaning of life in that one sentence and one book. So I've been using either the monologues, the sentence, any sort of dialogue that comes from the book for inspiration. So that has been a huge success as well. And then I have to give myself credit. As you know, this right now is my full-time business. And with eBay having its ups and downs with the coronavirus and so many issues going on, it's been kind of tough. It also has been kind of tough that being that this is one of my only sources of income, balancing out on how am I going to survive, be a brand new eBay seller, and pay everything at the same time. Well, I do have to say, this is the first month that I paid all my bills, on time without it being late. I do have one more bill that's due next week, but that's another story. But for the first time, all my bills were paid within the first week of the month. So I cannot tell you what a huge accomplishment that is. I mean, that is a sense of relief. What that basically means is for the next 3 weeks, it's like, not that it's free money, but it's like anything that I earn from eBay and other sources is a comfort that that's actually slightly financially easier than what it is racing around the very last week just to pay the bill. So I am happy with that. And like I said, I'm going to finalize this video because I wrote this challenge. I mean, not that I wrote it. A friend actually did it. But I wrote this, and I'm verbally saying this, because I feel like I don't give myself credit enough. It's bad enough that life is always negative at times. It's bad enough that people harp on the negativity and the bad things that happen as opposed to celebrating the good things. And it's almost sad that any bad things that happen to you will diminish all the good things in your life. So sometimes you need to set a reminder of yourself that you know something, you're on the right track, you're doing well, you have successes, and there's things that really are positive in your life. And I think that's why I needed to do this video today, is a reminder that I'm alive, I'm awake, I woke up today. And not only did I wake up, I have had some huge successes this week. And these successes have been hitting behind all the stress and strains and all the things that's going on in my life. So I needed to take this time to thank myself and say that I'm doing wonderful. So with that, everyone, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have plenty of successes. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, throw me a line. Until next time, have a great day. And this is Melanie with Lightbeams Treasures and Curiosities.